Hi everyone, welcome back to another guide video. I understand that many people have skipped Osiris to save up for the next banner. However, for those of you who did full Osiris, this guide is for you. Okay, let's start the guide. Firstly, let's take a look at the mechanics of Osiris. Osiris uses traces to active her skills, which means you need to obtain traces beforehand. You can acquire traces through normal attacks or by using skill 1. During normal attack, every third and fifth attack grants 1 trace. Completing the full animation of a normal attack will grant you 2 traces. Skill 1 also grants 2 traces upon hitting the enemy. In theory, performing a full combo of normal attacks and skill 1 will give you a total of 4 traces. However, the full animation of the normal attacks is lengthy and hard to use in real fights, especially when facing bosses that require dodging. Therefore, as we have practiced before, we recommend cancelling the animation at the third attack of the normal attack. You can cancel when Osiris do the uppercut motion. Also, normal attack animation can be cancelled by any skill, so you can use skill 1 directly after the third move of the normal attack. It will cancel the animation and allows for immediate skill activation. In addition, you can also cancel the skill 1 after it hits the enemy and get traces. Secondly, main dealing will be done in Underworld mode. When Osiris activates her ultimate, she enters the Underworld mode, which gives Sephiroth full HP state, and her skills are altered. However, her new full HP gradually decreases by 7% of your total HP per second. If her HP reaches 0, she reverts to her original HP before the transformation. This means she can remain in the Underworld mode for around 14 seconds without being hit. If Osiris takes damage during this mode, the time she can stay in Underworld mode will be shortened based on the amount of damage received. Therefore, it is important to move around and try to avoid getting hit. Osiris skill 3 is her strongest skill. It's recommended to save at least 2 traces for skill 3. However, if you are run out of traces but the skill is ready, focus on quickly obtaining traces again. Without the signature functor, managing traces become less challenging. To maximize the effect of her fixed sigil, which is the wind damage sigil, try to use other skills before skill 3. After using her ultimate, start with skill 3 to ensure you can utilize it twice before the Underworld mode finishes. Keep in mind that traces carry over when Osiris uses her ultimate, so try to save up at least 2 traces before activating it. Now let's take a look at Osiris' signature functor. It provides a few effects. The trace limit is increased by 2, allowing you to have a total of 6 traces. At the beginning of stage, if there is a teammate who has the ultimate skill chain with the Osiris, they gain an additional 5% ultimate charge. The following attacks of skill 1 no longer consume traces, unlike without the signature functor. Lastly, skill 3 now uses all the traces you have and grants a damage bonus and heals HP based on the numbers of additional traces used. This effect is doubled when Osiris is in Underworld mode. The healing effect also helps to extend her time in the Underworld mode. Due to the damage buff and healing, it's crucial to save up all 6 traces before using skill 3. So when you have signature functor, you will not use skill 3 much before ultimate. Osiris DPS is better in Underworld mode, and use skill 3 right before ultimate can ruin the timing of using ultimate. Try to save up at least 5 traces when the ultimate gauge is almost charged fully. With signature functor, you can start combo with skill 2, 1, and 3 in order after ultimate, and you can still manage to launch skill 3 twice before the mode ends. In my opinion, Osiris performs better with the signature functor due to the damage bonus and healing benefits. So if you want to use Osiris for your main dealer, you can consider to get signature functor. Now let's discuss the codes. If you want to maximize damage output, the yellow code is ideal. It allows Osiris to lower the attack and wind resistance of enemies. This debuff also charges the ultimate gauge, enabling Osiris to use her ultimate more frequently. One small tip is Osiris' extremity dodge can also lower the enemy's attack and charge the ultimate gauge. On the other hand, the red code focuses on survival. This code is recommended for stages where you feel it's more challenging to survive. Some players prefer mixing codes such as 2 yellow and 1 red or 2 red and 1 yellow. You can experiment and see which combination suits your playstyle better. I haven't seen many players use blue code and I don't recommend it as it doesn't seem optimal for Osiris gameplay. Let's move on to the sigils. The wind damage sigil is fixed and highly recommended. As for the second sigil, it offers more flexibility. With the signature functor, both of these sigils are recommended and you can choose based on your preferences. Without the signature functor, these sigils become more important as traces become more flexible. Now let's talk about team compositions. A rank Shu will be a key team member, as she helps recharge the ultimate gauge faster. For the third slot, you can choose A Osiris to benefit from the full Gen Zone bonus with further ultimate charge. Another option is Kuni, as she can deal wind damage and lower the wind resistance of enemies. In conclusion, Osiris is a highly enjoyable character to play with her fast-paced style. I hope this guide has provided helpful insight for those who have full Osiris or for those who are still considering to get her. Have fun playing the Aether Gauger with new characters and events. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.